Hello. It's been a while since I've done an update. Let me just go over a few things here. I got my notes here since it's been a while. I had to write stuff down, but it has been 307 days since my first infusion of Rituxan, which makes it 107 days since my second infusion, which I got in February 23rd, I believe. 77 days since my last update, and today is June 19th. So let me just, before I get into some other things, let me talk about my current symptoms, where I'm at as far as medications. So I'm still taking prednisone. I'm down to 10 milligrams and 5 milligrams every other day, and I just started that a few days ago. I was at 10 for 2 months. Now we're doing a 10-5, and we're gonna do that for 2 months, and then I'm supposed to go down to 5 milligrams. I will see my doctor July 15th. Before that, we'll see what she says. You never know, she might lower the dosage or say keep it the same. As far as how am I feeling? Let's see. Let's talk about side effects. Could be the Rituxan, could be the steroid, the prednisone I'm taking, but my appetite. If you know me, I like to eat, but my appetite I just haven't had an appetite. I'll get up. Sometimes my stomach just kind of queasy, a little bit nausea, but I eat because I have to take my medications, and the food does taste good. I still like the way food tastes, but I just don't have that, I don't know, that craving. Sometimes I get it late at night, but generally I'm not eating as much as I used to. I still got the moon face, and I put on some weight. You can see if you watch my older videos, you can definitely tell the difference. But I think it's gone down. The water retention, my hands are still, I don't know if you can see, they're still a little poofy. I can't wear my wedding band, so my hands are still a little poofy. The feet, a little bit. It's gone down. The rest of my body you can't see here, but my weight distribution is different, because usually I when I gain weight, I would gain it more on the legs, thighs, the backside. But I think because of the prednisone, I get more belly weight, like in the front, which is not normal for me. But I know it's just temporary. Let's start with the face. Where am I at? My face, every once in a while, my face does get tight. And if you've seen my other updates, usually what would happen is, I'd exercise, and then my face would get tight. I would get muscle spasms. They'd move on. I don't say move on there, but you could, like, muscle twitching. I don't get the twitching or spasms anymore. It just sometimes it gets tight. My jaw, it doesn't open as wide as it used to. I can get like 2 fingers in there, but I've been working that, trying to get that, stretch out the muscles, and but the eyes are getting better. Sometimes before it used to be the left side right here used to get tight, especially right up in here, and then when I would look to my left, I'd get blurred vision because the eye it was weaker, wouldn't go all the way. But now it's getting better. I mean, everything's getting stronger. Everything's getting better. I'm in the gym at least 2 to 3 times a week, weight training. Always progressing, either going up in weight or going up in reps, and I'm getting stronger. I would say I'm close to lifting what I used to lift in the gym when I work out. Maybe some things I'm getting a little bit stronger, but I keep track of it, just so I know I'm always progressing. I don't want to just go to the gym and just lift some weights and not know, how much improvement, because I have to keep track of that kind of thing. My legs, getting stronger. The balance, it's still a challenge. Static balancing. I can walk around a little bit better. I still feel stiff because I got weak ankles, weak calves. I still have on the right side, it's weaker, and I still have a little foot drop. So we focus on lower leg strength when I go to therapy. My feet, I'm getting more feeling, more sensations. I still get those every once in a while. I get like, it feels like someone's sending shocks through my feet into my toes. Sometimes my feet itch, my toes itch, and it drives me crazy. It's one of those, you scratch it and you get no relief. And I think it's the nerves, just waking up. Overall, getting stronger. Every morning I get up and I notice I feel stronger. My balance is better. Before my static, standing still, I couldn't, barely hold. My arms would be flaring. I'd be trying to fight for my balance. Now I think I can hold it, 20 to 30 seconds, maybe even longer. But I'm exercising, doing that as an exercise, just practicing holding it still. Still dancing, still doing martial arts. Occupational therapy, I had my last appointment. I no longer go. The last test I did with my hands, what used to take me 10 minutes to do with these little pegs, putting them in the holes, now I could do it in like 20 seconds. I think 20 seconds in my left hand and 19 seconds in the right, something like that. But I'm from 10 minutes to 20 seconds, I say is a big deal, big improvement. So real happy about that. My hands, they don't feel 100%, but if you look at them, you can see this finger here before it's better. You see it. My hands are better. They're getting straighter. I mean, I can open them. They feel stronger. My left hand is starting to feel like it's getting stronger than my right. But before I got CIDP, my left side was stronger, even though I'm right-handed. My left side was always stronger. So I think it's just getting back to normal. But I can use my hands real well. Let's see what I wrote down here, because it's been a while since I did this update. So I'm gonna try to get straight to the point. And then I don't have as much footage because they don't let us film anymore at PT, but I've got some clips. I'll try to get something here because I got a couple clips that we did when we were basically, they don't want us filming out in the open when people are around because people think we're filming them, but we're not filming them. We're filming me. So I got just a little bit of footage where it's just me. We were in the stairs. I started working the steps. Most of my therapy, we're focusing on the ankles, the lower leg strength, doing balancing exercises, jumping on the trampoline. I mentioned going up the steps. Last time we worked the steps, I think I did the left leg a little too much because my therapist kept saying, when we did using the rail on one side, he said, step with your left because it's stronger. So I used the left, but for 3-4 days, I could barely walk. It's like somebody just beat the crap out of my left leg. I think I overworked that left leg because I was using that to push up. So I know better. Next time I do it, do both sides equal. So let's see here. We're talking about my update. My hands, like I said, they're getting better. They're not 100%, but they're gonna get much better. They shake one thing I notice when my hands are tired, they do shake. If I game the night before, the next day, my hands will shake. Sometimes I forget that I game and I stay up late, and then the next day I'm like, why are my hands shaking? Why are they, acting weird? And it's because they're tired. So I gotta keep mindful of that my hands do when they're tired, they shake. Let's see, I already talked about my face, talked about my body, therapies. I still have a PT, and I have a personal trainer come to my house. We work a couple hours a week, so it's good. I'm getting that exercise. I'm still dancing twice a week, the break dancing. doing the, I'm in the gym 2 to 3 times a week, weightlifting, and pretty soon I'm gonna ride my bike. I haven't tried yet, but I ride the bike at the gym. Let's see what else. I had to write it down just because there's, like I said, there's so much. The martial arts, I almost forgot that. I got a clip I'll put on here with the training with the sticks. I started doing some of the Eskrima, just some flow drills, and I thought it was really good, not just for coordination, but balance. You'll see that clip. I went to Las Vegas recently, and I got in the pool for the first time. So I got to swim a little bit. I walked, did laps, balancing on one leg, like I said, swimming, kicking the legs, sidestepping, diagonal, just basically doing like therapy in the water. And then I tried to do calf raises, and because in the water you're much lighter, the buoyancy, I could do calf raises. I can't do them now out of the water because I don't have the strength, but in the water I can do them. So I was doing repetition. I got excited. I kept doing it. So that was exciting. So I've been in the pool twice. I went to a friend's house and I got in his pool on Father's Day. We had some tacos and a little barbecue, and I went swimming at his place. That was a good time there. So I'm using the pool now. So I'm doing pool therapy. Haven't been, well, actually I have been to the beach. I didn't go in the water, but I had an opportunity to get to the beach and put my feet in the sand. I'll post that picture. Really nice. And I have read about grounding, that putting your feet into the sand is really good to adjust your body's frequency and ground with that of the earth, if you know anything about grounding, or you can look it up. So I did that recently. Let's see here. Side effects. Let me go back to side effects. I talked about my appetite. Sleeping. Occasionally I'll get insomnia. But if I can't sleep, there's 2 things I do. I'll either just watch a TV show until I fall asleep, or I'll get up and I'll game. So that's how I handle it. But like I usually fall asleep right away. I don't have a problem sleeping. It's just the stomach and the appetite are the main things in the moon phase right here. See that? All right, what else do I got here to talk about? Well, so I haven't updated in a while, and well, I'll just straight up tell you. In April, after I did my last update, which was April 2nd, on April 10th, my dad passed away. It was unexpected. He was in the hospital. He had surgery, and it was a heart surgery, and he was recovering, and just some complications, and he didn't make it. But you know, honestly, I wasn't ready for that. You know, me being all gung-ho and positive, saying, you know, everything's gonna be all right. And that was my attitude when he was in the hospital, is, you know, oh, he's gonna be fine. You know, he's gonna make it. You know, he's got more time. And he didn't have the time. And like I said, you know, I had to deal with it in my own way. And ever since, I don't want to say I haven't been motivated. Maybe I haven't been motivated. Just something inside, you know, I was dealing with it. And I just didn't have that passion to get on here and talk about me and talk about, you know, oh, okay, you know, I'm getting better, and just that kind of stuff. So I was, you know, obviously I'm going to, you know, deal with it, and it's going to be painful. And, you know, I still think about it. But ever since that, I haven't done any updates. I'm still doing everything else to get stronger and get back to work. Which, by the way, I should be back at work in July, late July, like July 25th, I think is I'm expected to return back to work. So I'm working everything that I can as far as to get as much back, so that when I go back to work, you know, I can do the job. Because I don't want to go there and be like, well, you know, I got to walk around with a cane or something like that. So, yeah, my dad's death definitely affected me. I haven't been singing as much. I think I sang once since, maybe twice since he passed away. And you know me, I've been singing like every day to try to get my my voice back because my voice was affected. And I can sing now. My voice is stronger. My diaphragm, everything's working good. So that's why I haven't done an update for a while. It's just I didn't feel like it. You know, not to be selfish, but it's just you know, it is what it is. And um, you know, I'll put a couple pictures up here of me and my pop up here, just so you know, you can see who my dad was. And so we you know, we had a viewing and we had the burial. He had the military honors. He was in the Navy, retired chief, so it was nice. We buried him in Miramar. They had a nice ceremony, the gun salute and whatnot. I don't know. So I just not. I don't know. Just something inside me. I don't have that drive, that feeling. I mean, I have the drive to get better, but as far as me going out and getting on this camera and talking to you folks and talking to myself, because that's what I see here on the screen, I don't have any desire to do it. But you know, I need to do it. This is for me, and this is for anyone else who gets my condition, gets a CIDP or anything, any other condition that really you need some motivation, because I'm not going to quit. You know, even if I don't feel like it, I'm not going to quit. I'm just going to keep moving forward. And I've accepted that. You know, it's going to be hard. You know, this whole process. I mean, a year ago I was in a wheelchair. Actually, I think 7 months ago I was in a wheelchair, and then I just decided to take my first steps. I didn't do my first steps in therapy with my therapist. I did it at home. I decided, hey, I want to do this, so I did it. And that's just how everything's been going for me. Is just I just decide I want to do this or I want to try it, and I just do it. But you know, I make sure it's the right time. I feel strong. I haven't had any injuries or accidents. You know, I've been just, I would say, just playing it safe. You know, a little bit at a time. It's better to improve a little bit at a time and just be consistent. You know, like they talk about the turtle, the CIDP turtle. You know, slow and steady. That's how I look at it. It's just I'm gonna get better. It's just gonna take time, and I just keep pushing. And I've had so much improvement. I will continue to improve. So I'll see what kind of clips I can put on here. I don't remember all the clips. I know I'm gonna have. You'll see me dancing. I took a quick clip, a few seconds of me walking in Las Vegas. We were downtown. I did so much walking. By the way, I'm using this cane now. See the cane? You'll see it on the video. I have my crutches. I don't use my crutches anymore. I brought them once when I went to the DMV because I figured I'd be standing up for a long time, and using a cane is okay, but you know, 2 crutches is more stable. So the last time I used the crutches was at the DMV a couple weeks ago to get my driver's license renewed. Got one of those real IDs. I don't know if you guys know about the real IDs, but decided to go ahead and just get that done. So now I'm rambling. Let me see if there's anything else I missed, because I'm obviously using my little karaoke stand thing, and Dustin isn't here. Dustin's usually my cameraman. Let's see here. You know, if I forget, I can edit in. I can put it right here and just do any kind of editing. Yeah, so I think I covered everything. And if I didn't, you know, I will add it in. So let me just end this this update. I hope I covered everything that everyone was wondering about me. It's not a miracle. It's just hard work and determination. I'm not going to give up, and I'll continue to put in the work. Finding the right medication, which we did find. I totally believe the Rituxan did make a big difference. The prednisone is helping, but a lot of side effects. I've been on it for a long time, since last year, April 11th. So that's a long time, and I know I want to get off of it, and my doctor wants me off of it, and I always complain about it. My mind is a little bit clearer. I don't. I still get those brain farts sometimes. I can't remember somebody's name or a certain place. My memory really wasn't that good to begin with, but you know, just now, I'll be talking and like, wait, what was that guy's name? And I've known this guy for 50 years, and what's his name? You know, I have to ask my wife, and I'll tell her, hey, this is the prednisone, and she'll say, no, it isn't. So let me just end this update before I ramble some more, which is just a nice thought. I talked about my dad at his viewing, and just one story I want to share, and I'm sure a lot of people have some sort of story like this, but back in the day, way back in 1977, my dad took me to see Star Wars, the original Star Wars, and I think it was such a big deal for different reasons, but one, obviously, you know, every little kid wants to see Star Wars, but my dad wasn't the kind of person to just, you know, out of the blue, you know, take you to the movies or take you out to eat. You know, he was always about, you know, pinching pennies, trying to save money, and we didn't do much. He really didn't, you know, take me out much. But when he did, you know, it was a good memory, and this was spontaneous. My friends were gonna go see it, and they asked if we wanted to go, and he said, turned to me and says, "You want to go see Star Wars?" And to be honest, I was shocked. I was really shocked that he asked, and I'm like, "Yeah." So he took me, and we had some popcorn, and we just sat there and watched Star Wars, and you know, that memory meant so much to me that when Star Wars came out, the new Star Wars trilogy came out, I had to take my kids, you know, but I took them to see the remastered versions of the original Star Wars when they released them, because those came out before they did episodes 1, 2, and 3. So I took my kids to see that, and then I took them to see the other Star Wars. We dressed up and everything. So, you know, a lot of things that I did with my dad, which there weren't a lot of things, but the things that we did, I had to do with my own kids. So Star Wars was one of them. Maybe that's why I like Star Wars so much. And fishing also. You know, we used to go fishing. So, you know, those are the things I do with my kids. But Star Wars was a big deal. It was a very special time that I spent with my dad. And I just wanted to share that with you. So that's all I got for you. Always improving. I'll try not to wait so long for the next update. So that's all I got. Hey. Hey, nice. There you go. Hey. That was so good. Ooh, that was bomb. Hey. Beat that beat like it owes you money. No hands. Hey, come on, no hands. That was like, yeah. It was like,
that definitely was fast shaking the last time you did it. Did you feel it last time?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can compare it. Okay. On the timer of the thing. Okay, I'm going to try to be in front of you, but off to this side. Okay. And you can go ahead and do step over step.
This one I'm not as strong coming down. Going up, I feel pretty strong. Ready?
Okay, lean forward, squat a little bit.
He's open to a lawsuit, I'm not.
Here we go.
Right.
Hands on that thigh.
Okay.
Both hands on that thigh if you want.
Okay.
And then when you get the other one, shift your hand to the other one. Shift over. Stop.
There you go.
I
Nice.
did it. I didn't help you.
Nice.
Do you want to just do one?
I feel like I'm.
Okay, hold on to the railing. Okay, you're getting a fatigue factor here. Hold on to the railings and turn around.
Okay.
We'll just do one each the second time.
Okay.
Not two. Okay?
All right. Ready?
Okay. Now remember, hands to your thighs.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to go down with the one that's weaker. There and there.
There you go.
Okay? You're going to squat more when you do it. Okay? All right.
I'll do with you, and then I'll do you. So 2 in a row, just for the film. Okay. Ready, Ray?
Yeah.